Hello everyone. So my name is Swaroop Padi and I am from section 16 roll number 20CH10071. Here is my small introduction to the way an RC car is built and its working. So parts of RC cars. So all RC cars have a transmitter, a joystick, and which is in a pistol grip form, a trigger for throttle and a wheel for turning and a receiver which sits inside the car. The receiver changes the radio signal broadcast from transmitter into suitable electrical control signals for other components of the control system. So there are two types of RC motors, brushed and brushless, and they have their own ESC, which is electronic speed controller, without which obviously the motor would not be able to regulate its speed. And brushed motors are cheap but very efficient and lack power. The ESCs are also cheaper. Brushless motors are efficient, powerful, fast, and last much longer. So this is the example of a brushed DC motor, RC motor, and the brushless RC motor. The main visual difference between the two is brushless is completely sealed and has three wires, while the brushed has ventilation holes and two wires, as is visible. So this is the printed circuit board for the receiver, and this is the printed circuit board for the transmitter end, that is the remote. This receiver printed circuit board in more detail. The working of a brushed DC motor. A brushed DC motor provides simple speed control without need of complicated electronic. The voltage applied to brushed DC motor is proportional to rotation speed while torque is proportional to current. By applying variable supply voltage, speed control can be achieved. Electronic speed controls have been developed to provide a more accurate and precise operation. Changing rotational direction can be done by reversing the field or armature directions. So generally they have two magnets facing the same direction, and there is a coil which is made of copper generally, and it rotates between the pair of permanent magnets. The coil acts as a rotor, and the pair of permanent magnets constitute what is called as the stator. The generation of a magnetic field due to the current in the coil is the main reason why there is a motion in the coil, is a rotational motion produced because the rotation is produced in a way that the magnetic field produced by the coil should align itself with the magnetic field of the permanent magnets. So therefore, this rotation is produced. The rotation remains continuous because of an arrangement called split ring commutator, where there is a ring which is cut in from between such that the direction of current gets reversed upon a half rotation, causing it to keep on rotating in the same direction. So the brushed DC motor is a favorite in the automotive industry because of its simplicity and affordability. Many automotive manufacturers use them for power, windows, seats, etc. However, the brushed DC motor can be found in nearly every industry, ranging from computers to manufacturing. The carbon brushes remain corrosion free and thermal expansion of these brushes is very small, which ensures proper contact with the slip rings. Hence, carbon brushes are preferred over copper brushes in an AC generator.
Hello all, my name is Swaroop Padi. I am from section 16 and I'm here to present my DIY assignment for week 4, which is disassembling and reassembling any appliance. So here I'm going to disassemble and reassemble a remote controlled car. Before I do that, I must show that it's in a working condition. So this is the remote and it has the switches for going forward and backward. So this is the switch for going backward and this is the switch for going forward. Since it is a little old, so probably it does not have a lot of power, but still it's moving. Now I'm going to disassemble this particular RC car. This RC car is manufactured by a Chinese company. So here is the car. So this is the outer cover of the car, which is made of plastic, and these are the screws. These are the screws. Now this particular car has 3 batteries in it, and so these are the batteries, and it uses 3 1.5 volt batteries which are connected in series, which are of type AA, which give more power as compared to AAA batteries. So this is the design of the RC car from the interior. So before going to that, let me first show that this is the set of front wheels and this is the set of back wheels, rear wheels. So this car is actually rear driven car. Sometimes some cars do have systems for front wheel driven. So this car is rear driven, and also it does not have a system to change its direction through the front wheels, which sometimes some other RC cars have. So this has this gear which is connected to another system. So this is the DC motor. As you can see, this is the DC motor, and inside this DC motor there is a very small this is the position where there is a small gear here also. So this is a smaller gear which is rotated by the rotation of the motor itself, and this gear remains in contact with the gear on the set of rear wheels, and which causes them to rotate. So this is how it happens. So this is the system, and if I, as you can see that this inner gear is rotating along with the outer gear. So since the gear size is larger, because it is generally seen that if the size of the radius of the gear is larger, then it carries larger angular momentum, so it can transfer larger angular momentum to the wheels, or you can say it can give larger value of omega to the wheels. So this is the PCB, printed circuit board, for the chip of the transmitter which is in the car, and this is the remote. So let me open this. So I've opened the remote, and this is the printed circuit board of the remote. These are the buttons which we have from the outside to press on. The actual switches are this and this. This is the antenna for receiving the radio signal which is transmitted by the remote, and the radio signal transmitted by the remote is at a frequency of 27 megahertz according to the manufacturer. So, and it has a transmission range of almost 80 feet, so we can maximum go far 80 feet from this car and still transmit radio signals to it. So this antenna receives the radio signal, and the connection is, the signal is relayed to this printed circuit board. The printed circuit board has 4 wires. 2 of them are connected to the source, voltage source, which are the 3 cells which are connected in series, and the rest of the 2 wires are connected to the DC motor. So these are the 2 wires, and these 2 wires, which are in the colors of black and red, are connected to the cell, and these 2 wires are connected to the DC motor. So the DC motor works on the principle of it experiences a force if current is passed through it in a field of magnet. So the DC motor, it is a brushed DC motor, and it has 2 components. One is a stator and other is a rotor. So the stator is the magnet, the source which produces a static magnetic field which does not vary. It is produced by a set of permanent magnets which I am not dismantling at present. But yeah, this is the electromagnet. This is the DC motor which works. Yeah, so this is the DC motor which is working, and as you can see, it has been lubricated. So I have oil on my hand, and I'm not opening it, but it has permanent magnets, and in between a set of copper windings which rotate in a magnetic field due to Lorentz force, which acts in order to align the rotor inside according to the magnetic field produced by the permanent magnet. So this is how this works, and it has a pair of carbon brushes which allow it to maintain contact from the source to the load. And carbon brushes are used because they are very less corrosive and also are more efficient in transferring energy. So we use carbon brushes, and we have a commutator which is a set of broken ring, a ring which has been cut from the middle, so that it can change the direction of current through the copper winding, so that it keeps on rotating in the same direction. So this is what the interior of this particular RC car looks like. And also the printed circuit board of the RC car has terminals for the positive terminal for battery, positive terminal for the negative terminal for the battery, and the other 2 terminals for rotating the DC motor. So now I am going to reassemble it. So now I've reassembled the car and I'm going to reassemble the remote. So you can see that the car is still working. So this uses this does not use an antenna which is projected outward, but rather that antenna is inside the car, and this is what I had to present for my DIY assignment week 4. Thank you.